Hello, everybody. This is Miss Jenny at the Richmond Park Public Library. Today's theme is going to be mythology. So our focus is going to be Greek mythology, but there's all different types of mythology. So there's Greek, there's Roman, there's Chinese mythology, Japanese mythology. If you do some research, you can find all different types. There's books at the library. If we don't have them, maybe a different library has them, and you can get it from there. My favorite just happens to be Greek mythology because I love the Percy Jackson series of books, and it's just always been fascinating to me. But you'll have to figure out what type of mythology you like best. So we're going to start with our hello song, and then I'm going to read you two books, and then I'm going to show you some other books that our library has that I think you might like, especially for older readers, okay? So we have some really great Greek mythology books for older readers, but today's story time is going to focus on more younger readers, so I hope you'll still join in even if you're a little bit older because it's still fun. Okay, let's go ahead and start with our hello song. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. Hello. Okay, so our first book today is going to be Mini Myths, Be Patient Pandora. And that is by Joan Holub and Leslie Petroselli. I probably messed that all up, but I tried. So Be Patient Pandora. Do you know who Pandora is? Pandora is from Greek mythology, and she opens a box that she shouldn't. And what I like about these books is it tells a story, then at the end, it explains who that character is and what their backstory is. So I'm going to read the story to you, and then I'm going to read this back page just so you get a background of who Pandora really is, okay? So Be Patient Pandora. Pandora box. Do not open the box, Pandora. I am not opening the box. I am only touching it. I am only leaning on it. Sitting on it. Standing on it. I am only bouncing a teensy bit. Oh, Pandora! I'm sorry. Do you still love me? I hope so. Yes, Pandora. I love you. So that's just a quick little story. But then in the back, like I said, it gives you a backstory about Pandora. So it's Pandora's box. When a man named Prometheus stole a sacred fire from Mount Olympus, the Greek gods were angry. To punish him and all people on earth, they sent a very curious woman named Pandora to earth. Zeus, the king of the gods, also sent a mysterious box to her house. It was not her box. Pandora knew she should not open it, but she could not wait to find out what was inside, so she did. To her surprise, dozens of troubles flew out of the box. They brought sadness and sickness into the world. Luckily, hope was left inside the box, which meant that love and happiness were still possible. So that's just a little bit about Pandora's story. So now we're going to read our second book. It is also a mini myth by the same authors, and this one is called Play Nice Hercules. And just like the first book, at the back it does have that backstory. I will read the book to you, and then we'll read about the backstory, okay? So Play Nice Hercules. Hercules' little sister. Play nice, Hercules. I am not nice. I am strong. I can wham bam monsters. I can whomp stomp bad guys. I can kaboom castles. Hercules, are you playing nice? I'm sorry. I will fix it. See? All better. Kaboom! So that's the end of the book, but I'm going to go ahead and read that backstory for you, okay? So we can learn all about Hercules. So the backstory says, Hercules' 12 laborers, okay? So that's what the little title is, Hercules' 12 laborers. Hercules was a super strong hero, but a troublemaking goddess named Hera caused him to accidentally hurt his family. To prove how very sorry he was for this terrible mistake, Hercules decided to complete 12 challenges called labors. The 12 labors were battle a scary Nemean lion, outsmart a 9-headed Hydra snake, catch the goddess Diana's golden horned deer, capture a wild boar, clean a big stable of sheep and other animals, chase away a flock of fierce birds, bring King Minos' fire-breathing bull to King Eurystheus, round up a herd of horses, have a sword fight with the Amazon warrior queen to win her belt, find the Geryon monster's herd of cattle, pick golden apples from the secret garden, and wrestle a humongous dog named Cerberus. Hercules bravely completed these labors and was forgiven by everyone. So that's just a little backstory about Hercules. But Hercules, if you read more up on him, he is a very interesting character that has a lot of different stories. I mean, just from all those labors, each of those is a different story. So if you are into mythology, I would recommend looking into Hercules. But I said I was going to show you some other books we have. So this one I really like, and it's cute. It's the Mythology, Oh My Gods and Goddesses. And it tells you about mythology and the gods and goddesses, but it's kind of in a silly way. It's great for kids, especially if they're just getting into wanting to learn about it. Um, and this has not just Greek mythology, it also has Norse legends, Egyptians, Romans, so it's different type of related mythology. So if you can see there, it gives you a little introduction page. And it kind of shows you a little grid with the different gods and goddesses. But then it gives you a little description, and it's kind of a silly, funny description of each god or goddess. So just to show you some, there's Zeus there, Hera, Poseidon, which is one of our favorites if you read the Percy Jackson series. Poseidon's in that. A lot of these characters are on it. Hades, god of the underworld. Ares, god of war. We got the twins, Artemis and Apollo. Hermes, the god of messaging, I guess it is. Kind of like mail. Athena, Aphrodite, who is the god of love. Demeter, Dionysus. So as you can see, there's a lot of Greek gods and goddesses in here. They even have Pan. There is, let's see, I wanted to show you guys something else, but of course now I can't find it. So then it's just not your regular gods and goddesses. They also have some of the monsters or creatures from mythology too. I believe Cerberus, the dog, is in here somewhere too. I just can't find it. But anyway, the point is, it's a really cute book. I highly recommend it. It's an easy, fun way for kids to start learning about mythology. We also have these chapter books. This one is Heroes in Training, Zeus and the Thunderbolt of Doom. But the Heroes in Training is a series. So there's different books within that series. Each one focuses on a different character. I like these, which is the Goddess Girls, and again, these focus on a bunch of the different goddesses in Greek mythology. So here we have Goddess Girls, Athena and the Brain. Oh, Goddess Girls, Athena the Brain. And then Goddess Girls, Artemis the Brave. And you'll notice that the characters are diverse, so that's always a plus. And if you look inside, I mean, it's good for your kids who are just starting out in chapter books, or I would say elementary school, early middle school is good for that. But if your 13-year-old still wants to read it, that's fine too. And then we have Mythomania, and this is all about myths too. So this one is Say Cheese Medusa, and it's kind of a different take on the Medusa story. And I believe this one is told by Hades, the god of the underworld, so it's just really fun and cute. That's just kind of a glimpse inside the book. I always love this. See that there? It's a library card for the Underworld Library. these books are great for kids who are interested in mythology, think it's fun, want to learn more. It's just, even though I love Percy Jackson, it's just a different option if your kids have already read Percy Jackson or maybe they're not ready for Percy Jackson yet. All of these books would be good options. And I gave you a nice age range there. So, like, if your kid is still younger, there are more of these mini myths books too. And all of these books can be found at the Richland Park Public Library. So, if you want to check them out, just come on in or contact us and we can put them on hold for you you can come in and check them out or come do curbside pickup, okay? All right, guys, so we're coming to the end of our video. Thank you for joining me for story time this week. We're going to end this with our goodbye song. We're going to end this with our goodbye song, okay? So let's sing our song. You ready? Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. Did you mess up like Miss Jenny? No? Okay, let's try it again. I'm just so silly today. I'm sorry. So let's try that again. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you for joining me.